This is exactly right.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models,
including the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Santa Fe or Santa Fe Hybrid and the Tucson or Tucson Hybrid.
Plus, there's the bold and stylish Elantra loaded with the latest tech.
Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or the Ioniq 9.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll love during the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com for details.
Goodbye. Everyone loves the idea of spending an afternoon curled up with a good book.
Well, grow up, because it's almost impossible.
Luckily, you can take your next great story with you on Audible.
Audible has a massive selection of titles to choose from, including This American Life, new books by Michael Connelly, along with classics from Agatha Christie, and so much more.
Whether you want a mystery, a true crime story, or something completely different, there's always something new to listen to.
New members can start listening with a 30-day free trial at audible.com/MFM.
Audible, stories that speak to you.
Goodbye. Summer is for adventures, road trips, and adding a whole lot of miles to your car.
That's why it's worth stopping at Valvoline Instant Oil Change first.
Their trained techs help you get road trip ready with an oil change and an 18-point maintenance check included with every oil change, checking your tire pressure, wipers, lights, and more.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change techs complete over 270 hours of training, so your car's in capable hands.
Best part? You can stay in your car and you're in and out in about 15 minutes.
Valvoline Instant Oil Change. Change wisely.
Goodbye.
Hello
and welcome
to My Favorite Murder,
the Minisode.
Yep.
You agree?
I think so.
Okay, well, think about it and get back to me. Circle back whenever you have a chance after the holidays.
In the meantime, should I read you a story?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Should I go first? Yeah?
Please do.
Okay, this is called Family Vacation Turned Claustrophobic Escape Mission. Karen, Georgia, and co. Y'all have been my constant companions for years, and I can't believe I'm just now writing in. During a recent catch-up on Minisodes, I heard you ask for disaster vacation stories. So here's mine. In the mid-00s, thoughts?
Aughts, yeah. I like mid-00s better, though. Mid-00s.
Mid-00s. My family went on a trip to Prince Edward Island. My little sister and I, insufferable preteen book nerds, were hoping to see every place mentioned in Anne of Green Gables.
Oh.
My dad had other plans. His goal was to visit all the lighthouses on the island. There are over 50.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
That's a lot of driving around on a vacation.
To get out to a point, the end of a jetty.
At a fucking thing, yeah.
To look at a similar thing over and over.
Exactly. On a drive to the capital city of Charlottetown probably, our dad spontaneously took us to check yet another lighthouse on his list. We were the only people there when we arrived, so we went to take a couple photos. My sister and I had long since clued into the meaning of the phrase, if you've seen one, you've seen them all. So we weren't too keen to stay for very long. We were about to ask our parents to leave when they saw two college-age girls trying to climb up from the rocky shore with their bicycles. My dad asked if they needed help, and boy, did they. Turns out they worked for a cruise ship that was docked in the city, and since they had the morning off, they asked a local boat guy, and it says captain, to ferry them across the bay so they could bike back into town on the scenic shoreline. When they got halfway across the bay, the boat guy turned off the engine and began pressuring them to drink and take off their clothes since it was so hot. They were stuck for hours with this creep on open water before he finally brought them to the lighthouse. He boasted that they would come crawling back to him because he was their only way back to the city dock before their cruise ship left.
Fucking asshole.
I know. The lighthouse was so remote, there wasn't a visitor center where they could get help or any other houses or businesses, and no one had a cell phone. The girls frantically asked us if we could drive them somewhere and call a cab, and it says, and the police, to come get them. My mom and dad took one look at these two young ladies and, with $2 of their own, decided that calling a cab wasn't going to cut it. We had no choice but to drive them back to the city dock ourselves. The only problem, our rented 2-door Mini Cooper, which was already fit to burst with a family of 4. Undeterred, my handyman dad was able to, and then it says, dismantle their bicycles to fit in the trunk while my mom squished the girls and me in the back seat and then shoved my little sister on the floor of the passenger seat between her legs.
She's going to get that momming done. She is not, no girl left behind because of a douchebag man.
Exactly. To this day, I'm still not sure how we all fit. We must have broken countless unknown Canadian traffic laws, but we got the girls back to their ship with time to spare and to write a police report, hopefully. They even bought us T-shirts from the cruise gift shop as a thank you.
Aww.
Looking back on the story, it makes my skin crawl to imagine how badly things might have gone for those girls if my family hadn't been in the right place at the right time. Stay sexy and rent an SUV, Abigail.
For real. God. Abigail, I love that your parents are the kind of people that like, oh, we are not only just going to get involved, we're going to make this work.
Yeah. Because, like, who knows what would happen if they like, left them behind and then the guy came back, you know?
Yeah, like, ugh, gross.
Gross.
All right, keep your eyes out for those boat guys. Hey, if you have any positive boat guy stories, we're here. We're here to read them to counter this fucking bullshit.
We know there's positive ones out there.
We know there's great boat guys out there. Okay. My first one, subject line, it's the one you've been waiting for. I may have babysat for witness protection program kids, question mark.
Oh, that's good.
And then it says, hello, good people and pets. I've been wanting to write in with this story for a long time. And when I heard the story on episode 454 about the 1978 Lufthansa heist, I knew the time was right. I grew up in a small Appalachian city in the 80s. When I was a teenager, a new family moved in down the block. And as I had a monopoly on the neighborhood babysitting jobs, it wasn't long before they hired me to watch their 4 kids. About a month after they moved in, and during what turned out to be my last babysitting gig with them, the youngest kid, 3 or 4 years old, told me about how they had to leave their old house really fast in the middle of the night and couldn't take anything with them. She ended it with, and then we came here. Well, while she was telling me this, the eldest, maybe 10, got a stricken look on his face and was doing everything he could to get her to stop talking.
Oh, no.
That's my sister and I all our lives, but we were not in witness protection. Just
shut up.
Just shut up. Being a kid myself, I'm sure I thought it was just some weird toddler nonsense and didn't really give it a second thought. Until a couple of days later, when I realized they were gone and the house was empty.
Oh, those poor kids.
I know, those poor kids. It was then in my 14-year-old budding murderino brain, I decided that I had probably babysat for a witness protection program family. I was convinced the 10-year-old told his parents everything that went down and they hightailed it out of there. I was so freaked out by this notion that I didn't tell anyone this story until just a few years ago in case the mob came looking for me. Of course, I don't know that they were really in the witness protection program. Maybe they just woke up one morning and decided my town sucked and they couldn't wait to leave. I guess we'll never know. Stay sexy and don't blow your cover, R. And then it says, name withheld because, you know, the mob.
Oh my God. Are you the 10-year-old or the 2-year-old listening right now? And was that you? And yes, indeed, you were in the mob. Or no, maybe not in the mob, but you know what I mean. Please email us.
Oh, can you imagine?
Were you a witness protection family? Like, tell us. We need to know the details. And I know you're going to say it's way more boring than you think it is.
God.
But we need to know.
Also, untrue. It's boring to you because you already went through it. It wasn't.
Right.
It wasn't all day, every day excitement. But
no,
compared to walking around in a field full of cows, it's way more exciting. I assure.
Oh man, that 10-year-old has chronic anxiety now.
Oh.
I guarantee it.
Summer means a whole new world for your feet.
They're walking more, sweating more, and going barefoot all day long.
For summer feet that need real comfort, there's Bombas.
Bombas has a whole line of sport-specific socks for golf, yoga, the gym, and every kind of runner.
They also make soft, supportive compression socks that are especially great for summer travel.
Bombas sandals and slides are made from super lightweight, cushy, waterproof EVA foam, so they feel incredibly comfortable.
And the best part, for every item you buy, Bombas donates an essential clothing item to someone facing housing insecurity with over 200 million donations and counting.
I wore my Bombas compression socks on the plane ride to and from Italy. And listen, I'm a girl of a certain age at this point. It needs to be done. And I felt so comfy and so secure with my cute little Bombas socks.
So head over to bombas.com/MFM and use code MFM for 20% off your first purchase.
That's BOMBAS.com/MFM, code MFM at checkout.
Goodbye.
This podcast is brought to you by Squarespace.
Every successful small business starts with someone saying, I wonder if people would actually buy this.
Squarespace gives you everything you need to find out.
From consultations to events and experiences, you can showcase your skills with a customizable website designed to attract clients and grow your business.
With Squarespace's collection of cutting-edge design tools, anyone can build a beautiful, professional online presence that perfectly fits their brand or business.
Get paid on time with professional invoices and online payments. Plus, streamline your workflow with built-in appointment scheduling and email marketing tools.
Head to squarespace.com/murder for a free trial.
And when you're ready to launch, use offer code MURDER to save 10% off your first purchase of a website or domain.
Goodbye. The right piece of furniture can completely change your room.
And your life. It's amazing what one good couch can do for morale.
And that's why there's Article.
Article makes it effortless to create a stylish, long-lasting home at an unbeatable price.
They take great care in curating their collection, focusing on pieces that stand the test of time. There's no filler. Every item is chosen for its craftsmanship, design, and lasting value.
And with Article's 30-day satisfaction guarantee, you can shop with confidence, knowing that if you're not completely in love with your new furniture, you can easily return it.
I recently needed to replace my old outdoor dining room table and chairs, so of course I went straight to Article. They have the Sarik outdoor dining set. I got it in khaki green. It's such a cute, like minty green. It looks so good in my backyard. I can't wait to have alfresco dinners all summer. You know, we can carve pumpkins on it in fall. It's so beautiful. Article knocked it out of the park once again.
Article's offering our listeners $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
To claim, visit article.com/murder, and the discount will be automatically applied at checkout.
That's article.com/murder for $50 off your first purchase of $100 or more.
Goodbye.
My mom's third man experience. Hey guys, I just heard Georgia's story about third man syndrome, and my hands are shaking as I write this. I haven't even finished the entire episode yet, but I have to tell you about how my mom's life was saved by her deceased father. Years ago, my mom, Joyce, was working at a Target store on the receiving dock in the back corner of the stockroom. Joyce is such a mom name, isn't it?
Such a mom name. From like 1987.
Yeah, it's good. She was literally standing in the corner by herself, counting items on a pallet when she felt a massive shove from behind that pushed her away from the corner. She turned around to say, hey, what the hell? To realize no one could have been behind her. Her back was up against the wall.
Oh.
Just then, an entire pallet full of extra shelving fell from the top shelf in the stockroom near the ceiling.
Holy shit.
It landed right where she had been standing. Turns out there were employees in the next aisle trying to add items to that top shelf and hit the pallet of shelving, pushing it off the other side. Guys, come on. The security guard had seen it happen on the screen in her office and came running back to grab my mom and say, we almost lost you. There's no explanation for what pushed mom, and no one else was in that aisle with her on the security camera. Her parents had passed away maybe a year before this, and she says she knows for certain it was her dad that saved her.
Mm.
My papa was an amazing man, and I thank him every day for saving my mom. Thank you for your amazing podcast that gives all of us humor and hope. Oh.
Uh-huh.
Stay sexy, and thank you, guardian angel, Papa Anastasia.
Oh my God, Anastasia. I love that one.
The surety that it's her dad is so got me choked up.
Yeah.
You know, where it's just like.
'Cause she's like, my dad shoved me every other day.
My dad was a big pusher.
Constant. I love to stand under things like pianos that were dangling out of windows.
I can't tell you how many times he shoved me out of the way of danger and did it one more time.
I knew that familiar feeling. But also, I want to know if that security guard that saw it on the camera saw the shove where it's all sudden she goes like that.
Totally. Me too.
That'd be cool. Okay, anyway. The subject line of this email is Hell's Angels used to pick up my mom from school. Gals, gals, gals. It's time.
I love it.
I've arrived. I can finally tell the story, and I know you'll get it. I've been here since 2016. UK listener, you got me through it all. We're grown. Let's go.
Aw. It's cute.
I know. In episode 450, you talked about the Hells Angels, and yas, I can... Sorry. YASS. Yas, I can finally share my mom's ridiculous connection to them. Back in the 70s, my granddad, my mom's dad, was well known in the northeast of England, first for being a prize-fighting Irish boxer.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? I kind of want to look that up. But also in his later years as a respected pub landlord. When my mom was around 7 or 8, he decided to branch out and purchase a well-known wine bar that had fallen on hard times. What he didn't know is that this bar was often frequented by the Hells Angels.
A wine bar?
A wine bar.
That's so classy.
And it was their base for dealing cocaine. That's why.
Oh, no.
That's why. They're bringing the cocaine where the people who buy cocaine are, the wine bar.
That's right. The people who have money for cocaine.
Yeah.
The wine bar. Oh my God.
But also kind of hilarious. If you're like, do you want to go wine tasting and then just get insanely wired and talk about plans?
Let's do it.
They end that sentence with, and was their base for dealing cocaine. Terrific. He tried many different ways to turf them out, including installing mirrors on the wall so he could see everything they were doing, but mysteriously, they would always end up smashed. This went on for a while until one day my granddad remembered that if you can't beat him, join him. No, he didn't become a Hells Angel. Instead, he freaking employed them. He made a deal with the head of the gang, and then in parentheses it says, is that the right term? That if they stopped dealing from his bar, he would give shifts to each of them as doormen.
Wow.
Right? They were happy to accept the work, and it kept the bar safe too. After that, because that bar was filled with wired lunatics with a bunch of money.
I'm drunk on shitty red wine, probably back then, Beaujolais and shit. Oh my God.
You know that gorgeous vintage of wine that's from Northeast England?
That just turns your teeth purple.
Yeah. And get you swinging. Okay. Well, after that, my granddad started to get on well with their gang leader, a terrifying guy called Jungle Jim.
Jungle Jim.
Who would frequently give my mom a ride on the back of his Harley if he ever...
Jim, I get it. Jungle Jim.
Jungle Jim. Jungle Jim. So my Dave Demo, our family friend who was my age, used to call my dad Jungle Jim.
Oh my God, I love it.
He thought it was the funniest. Jungle Jim used to frequently give my mom a ride on the back of his Harley if he ever saw her walking home from school alone. She said she was never scared of him, and he kind of resembled a goth Santa Claus.
I can see it. That's perfect.
Totally. Anywho, I never got to meet either of my mom's parents as they died young, but gosh, I wish I had the chance. My mom is an incredible human being despite a chaotic childhood, but I will say that my murderino tendencies are down to her as she let me read James Patterson since I was about 9. I now work as a life coach, helping people find joy in these dark times, and often listen to the podcast whilst I'm creating slightly more lighter content. Keep going, gals. Oh, we will. So thankful for stumbling across you all these years ago. Stay sexy, Meg.
Meg, can you coach my life, please?
Meg.
You're fun. You sound fun.
Meg, you're a fucking legend. You're from, first of all, from what I'm gathering, and I could be wrong, it sounds like an Irish prize fighter fell in love with a British lady and moved to her side of town, which
scandalous.
Is like ultimate Romeo and Juliet. Come on.
Totally. Oh my God.
Love it.
That's fun. That's great. That was a great one.
Buying clothes is easy. That's why everyone's always doing it.
But finding clothes you actually want to wear is the hard part.
Get all your favorite elevated essentials at Quince.
Quince specializes in effortless, high-quality essentials like ultra-soft organic cotton and premium Mongolian cashmere sweaters. They're beautifully tailored and built to last. And it's not just apparel. Quince also brings that same everyday elevation to everything they offer, from hotel-quality bedding and bath to kitchen staples, essentials, and thoughtfully designed furniture.
They work directly with ethical factories, so you're paying for quality, not brand markup.
It's so true that they have wonderful items that aren't just clothes. I have like 3 of their 100% mulberry silk pillowcases. I've bought throws from there. I've bought bedding from there. And it is just as great quality as their clothes and super affordable.
Upgrade your everyday.
Download the Quince app for app-exclusive offers or go to quince.com/MFM. Get free shipping on your order and 365-day returns.
Now available in Canada and the UK too.
QUINCE.com/MFM.
Goodbye.
Get into the Hyundai Getaway Sales Event and get away with a deal so right, it almost feels wrong.
Right now, you can get great deals on Hyundai's most popular models, from hybrids to EVs and more.
Score on the adventure-ready SUVs like the Hyundai Kona, Tucson, Santa Fe, or Palisade, or the bold and tech-inspired Elantra.
And the most advanced and capable Sonata or Sonata Hybrid yet. Or go all-electric with the Ioniq 5 or Ioniq 9.
But getting away with a great deal is just the beginning, because every new Hyundai is backed by America's Best Warranty.
Which means you can shop with confidence and drive with unrivaled peace of mind.
So get down to your local Hyundai dealer and get away with a deal you'll truly love, but don't wait.
The Hyundai Getaway Sales Event won't be around for long.
Visit HyundaiUSA.com now for details.
Goodbye.
Grocery shopping seems like it should take 20 minutes.
And then 2 hours later, you're standing at the checkout with a frozen pizza and 6 different types of chips.
Lucky for you, there's Hungry Root.
Hungry Root is like having your own personal shopper and nutritionist all wrapped in one. They'll take care of the weekly grocery shopping and recommend groceries and meals tailored to you.
Once you tell them about your goals and preferences, they fill your cart with personalized recommendations. And those recommendations get smarter as Hungry Root learns more about what you did or didn't like.
Most of Hungry Root's recipes can be made in just 15 minutes or less. You can't get any easier than one pan shakshuka. I've always said that.
Yeah, I love the convenience and also the fact that I don't have to go park anywhere.
Thank God Hungry Root's around to help us shop and help us build really healthy and delicious meals.
For a limited time, get 40% off your first order, plus get a free item in every box for life.
Go to hungryroot.com/MFM and use code MFM.
That's hungryroot.com/MFM, code MFM, to get 40% off your first box and a free item of your choice for life. Goodbye.
My last one is called Dog Snitch. And it starts, howdy. A couple years ago, after much begging from our kids, we added a beagle mix with a gentle demeanor and fantastic eye makeup. It says, picture attached, to our family named Turbo. This story also involves my son, who has sensory processing disorder and will often put things that are not food into his mouth. His favorites are small objects like buttons and coins. You know, stuff that makes mom freak out when they are in a 4-year-old's mouth.
Yeah.
We had Turbo for about 6 months when one night he was scratching and barking at our son's door after bedtime. Usually Turbo is pretty chill, so I assume the most obvious thing. My son has snuck a Lego or something into his room to chew on and is now choking to death, and the dog is telling me to get in there and help now. I rush into the room, Turbo at my heels, to see my son looking surprised and guilty with half a candy bar in his hand. I stood in the doorway scolding him for sneaking food into his room, and Turbo took advantage of the moment to run in, snatch what was left of the candy bar, and scarf it down as fast as doggedly possible. I went in thinking we had adopted a hero dog, to realize that he was a snitch who would sell you out for half a chocolate bar.
Hell yeah.
Fortunately, Turbo suffered no ill effects, and the only stitches he got was from a hernia surgery a year later. Get it? Snitches getting stitches?
Oh, yeah.
Stay sexy and hide your chocolate. Megs, she, her.
Oh.
Another Meg.
Yeah. 2 Megs in a row. That's good luck.
Oh, here's Alejandro with the photo. We'll put it up on Instagram and everywhere.
Oh, let me see.
Post this.
Let me clicky.
It's a gorgeous dog.
Oh my God. That
Isn't he
eyeliner
gorgeous?
is simply incredible.
Truly. The tattooed on, I mean, that's just, bring that to like the tattoo, the permanent makeup person, and be like, I want my eyes like this.
Can you give me one of these? Kind of a permanent kohl kajal, I believe they call it. Frank has really good eyeliner too.
Yeah.
Okay, here's my last one.
Okay.
The subject line of this email is Hot Dog Day, and it starts, one of the best I've ever seen. Enough grab ass, let's get to it.
Good one.
You say you like hot dogs, then you need to come to my town's annual Hot Dog Day celebration.
Oh.
My little college town of Alfred, New York, located about 80 miles south of Rochester, has an annual hot dog-centered festival that you should totally attend.
Yeah.
Yeah. Each year, on a Saturday in April, our tiny main street is closed to traffic and turned into a street festival devoted to all things hot dog.
If I were a mayor of the town, that would be every day.
That would be your first political move?
Yeah.
The first bill you'd sign into law. There are, of course, hot dog vendors, as well as kosher dog and not dogs for vegetarians like me. There's a parade with people dressed as hot dogs, packets of mustard and ketchup, etc., as well as fire trucks, adorable little kids from the karate studio dressed in their tiny gis, and all the usual small town stuff. There are games, rides, and of course the wiener dog races in which confused dachshunds run around sniffing each other's butts and eventually meandering toward the finish line. This sounds like the best day of all time.
Yeah.
Why did our tiny town of 800 souls decide to celebrate all things hot dog? Great question. I don't know. Wikipedia says our hot dog day started in the 1970s, and hot dogs were chosen as the theme because they were cheap and therefore popular with our college students. And also, for those of us who lived through the 70s, it was the recession and times were tough. It was, that was like the gas crisis. Money was tight. Yeah.
Yeah, here at least there was a drought, right?
Yeah. That's right. All kinds of shitty stuff.
Yeah.
Nothing like today. Whatever its origin, Hot Dog Day is a chaotic, fun event with all proceeds from the food vendors and games going to local charities. Oh my God. So if you'd like to cheer on some bewildered wiener dogs while stuffing your faces with everyone's favorite snack, come on over to Little Alfred, New York, and hang with me and the probably 2 other murderinos who live here.
Oh my God. I'm picturing us like at the Rose Parade. We're like commentating on it as it goes on below us.
Yes.
Live. We're live from the Hot Dog Day Festival.
And Georgia, if you look right down here, the children and geese are storming up the street to protect us from all the hot dog attacks.
That float took 8,000 hot dogs to create. Thank you for the donation from Nathan's. Whatever.
Stay sexy and don't mock the not dogs, Juliana. And then in parentheses, it says rhymes with banana. Like I can't pronounce Juliana without that help. Thanks, Juliana.
Rhymes with banana.
Rhymes with banana. That's the best. I mean, these festivals truly warm my heart.
Yeah. What's your festival? What's your town festival? We need to know about it. We need to know what goes on in it.
Do you think it's any better than the Petaluma Butter and Eggs Day Parade? I doubt it.
Man.
Yeah.
That's cool.
It is. It's real fun.
All right. Well, that was a quick one. Thanks so much for listening and tuning in and all of the things.
And if you have a story you'd like to tell us that's interesting and funny and fun that you think we'd like at
or
this
horrifying.
Point, or horrifying, or a true hometown.
Yeah.
Or kind of anything in between.
Yeah.
Head on over to the My Favorite Murder Gmail, which is literally myfavoritemurder@gmail.com, and send it in.
Please participate if you'd like. We'll give you a trophy, a participation trophy.
Get in here.
Yeah.
Stay sexy.
And don't get murdered.
Goodbye.
Elvis, do you want a cookie?
This has been an Exactly Right production.
Our senior producer is Alejandra Keck.
Our editor is Aristotle Acevedo.
This episode was mixed by Liana Squilacci.
Email your hometowns to myfavoritemurder@gmail.com.
And follow the show on Instagram and Facebook at My Favorite Murder.
Goodbye.
Capture your favorite summer feeling with Pandora Jewelry.
Discover a collection inspired by the sunshine, freedom, and moments that make the season unforgettable.
From sun-kissed metals to personalized pieces ready to be engraved with your summer mantra.
Each design moves with you from beach days to golden nights and every memory in between.
Shop Pandora Jewelry's new summer collection in-store or online at pandora.net and let your summer unfold. Goodbye.
Hey everybody, here's the thing about other home security systems. They're all designed for after the window breaks, after someone's inside, after you get the notification, after the police come. SimpliSafe is the first system designed for before, stopping a break-in before it even begins.
That's right. Unlike traditional security systems that only alert you after a break-in is already underway, SimpliSafe is designed to help prevent the crime before it starts. Their cameras can detect suspicious activity at the perimeter and alert live U.S.-based agents. Then SimpliSafe's agents assess the threat intervene, speak through the camera to scare off the intruders, and call for 911 dispatch.
That's right. And SimpliSafe has been protecting your world for 20 years, everybody. So celebrate their anniversary and save 60% on your new SimpliSafe system at simplisafe.com/stuff. That's 60% off, you guys, at simplisafe.com/stuff. Plus, when you order, write in our show name and the How Did You Hear About Us survey to let them know that we sent you. Don't forget, there's no safe like SimpliSafe.
The kids are back in school. Now it's your turn to head back to the beach.
During Cheap Caribbean's Back to Beach sale, save $200 site-wide on vacation packages of 4 nights or more with code 200BEACH.
Trade school drop-offs for beach walks, lunch boxes for beach bars, and your daily routine for adults-only relaxation.
Use code 200BEACH and get more beach for less money.
Book your beach vacay today at cheapcaribbean.com. Goodbye.
Hey.